Okay, welcome to our lesson. We are still in week 3, finding the base. And of course, welcome to my channel. This is Maestro05DX. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe my videos. Again, finding the base, week 3, second quarter. And before we go on the computation, let me give you the review of the second triangle. And to give you this, we have, so P is equals to, of course, using the triangle, below is the R, and then on the right side is the B. If the percentage is unknown, just multiply the rate and the base. So that is P is equals to R times B. If R is unknown, let's cover R in the triangle. So R is equals to P over B multiplied by 100% to express that into percent. Now, if we want to get the base, of course, using again the triangle, P is on top, then R is on the left side, and B is on the right side. Let's cover B. So, if we cover B, so the result will become the percentage divided by the rate. Okay, to give you an example, in Mr. Laso's math class, 8 pupils got high scores on the test. If this is 20% of the total number of pupils in the class, how many pupils does Habi know? Okay, so let us identify the given. So R is equals to 20% or the rate. The percentage is 8 and the base is unknown. So using decimal, so that is 20% of n is equals to n. So that is 20% times n. Why is it? Because of in mathematics becomes times. And then to express 20% in decimal, that is equal to 0.2 times n equals 8. And 0.2 times n is equals to 0.2 n equals 8. And then divide all terms by 0.2. So 0.2 n divided by 0.2 equals 8 divided by 0.2, and then cancel 0.2 and 0.2. The result will become n. And then let me show you how to divide whole number and decimal. So 8 divided by 0.2. 0.2 cannot be divided right away, so we have to express this into a whole number by moving the decimal point 1 times to the decimal point also of the dividend ones, and then add cipher. So that becomes 80 divided by 2, and 8 divided by 2 is 4, and 4 times 2 is 8, and then subtract, that is 0. 0 divided by 2 is 0. So therefore, our n is equals to 40. So again, the base is 40. There are 40 pupils in the class. Next sample, here 40% of a number is 240. What is the number? Okay, so again, let us identify the given, but let me show you the two ways in solving. There are two ways, fraction and by proportion. So that is equals to 40% of n is equals to 240. We have to multiply 40% of means times. So that is equals to rate, and then the base and the percentage. And that is 40% of n. That is equals to 40 or 0.4 in decimal times n equals 240, and that will become 0.4 times n is 0.4 n equals 240 divide both terms by 0.4 and then cancel 4 and 4. So, to divide 240 by 0.4, express 0.4 into a whole number. So, by moving the decimal point once to the right and even the dividend once also and then add cipher. So, that will become 2,400. And 2,400 divided by 4 is equals to 6. And then 6 times 4 is 24. And then that is equals to 60 divided by 4 is 0. Then multiply. Then subtract again. Then 0 divided by 4 is 0. And then 0 times 4 is 0. So therefore, the answer is 600. The number is equals to 600. Now, by using proportion, so rate is equals to the percentage over the base. So 40% of n, so that is equals to 40 over 100, which is equals to 240 over n. Ratio and proportion by colon, 40 is to 100, which is equals to 240 is to n. Multiply the extreme. 40 times n is equals to 40n, and the means 100 times 240 is equal to 24,000. And then 40n is equals to 24,000. Divide both terms by 40. And then that is equals to cancel 40 and 40, and then 24,000 divided by 40, cancel 0, so that will become 2,400 divided by 4. So the result is equals to 600. So again, the number or the base is 600. Okay, next example. So 20% is 40% of what number? Again, the percentage is only 20 and is in math is equal, 40 is the rate, and of means times, and what number is the unknown, which is the base. So, to write the formula, so that is B is equals to P over R, and P is 20 divided by 40%, change that into decimal, so that is 40 over 100 or 0.4. So, 20 divided by 0.4 is equals to show you the how to divide whole number by decimal. Again, 0.4, move the decimal point once to the right, and then even the dividend, move it once, then add cipher. So therefore, that becomes 200 divided by 4. So it is for 200 divided by 4 is 50, and 50 times 4 is equals to 200, and then subtract, so the result is 0. Again, our base is equals to 50. Next, so 80 is 25% of what number? So 80 is P. We're identifying is equals 25% is the rate of mean times what number is the base. Okay, so that will become B is equals to P over R, and P is equals to 80 and R is 25%. Change 25% to decimal, so to fraction, that is 25 over 100, which is equivalent to 25 hundredths. And then 80 divided by 2500. To show you again how to divide whole number and decimal, so you have the 80 divided by 2500. There are two decimal places in the divisor, move it twice. So 1, 2. And then the decimal point of the dividend is located at its right side. Then move it also 2 times to the right. 1, 2. And then add cipher. So that is. So therefore, the 80 become 8,000. So 8,000 divided by 25. And how many 25 are there in 80? There are 3. And 3 times 25 is 75. Subtract 75 from 80 and that is 5. Then bring down 0 and 50 divided by 25 is 2. And 2 times 25 is 50. And then subtract, bring down 0. And 0 divided by 25 is 0 times 25 is 0. So therefore, our answer is equals to 320. So the base is 320. Okay, so for your activity, so you write this in your notebook. You have 12 is 4% of what number? Number 2 is 80% of what number is 5. And the last one is 125 is 250% of what number. And that's it. And thank you for watching my videos. Please don't forget to click the subscription button and hit the notification bell so that you'll be updated on all my lessons. Have a good day. Bye.